we know what the foundation is. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some new things to talk about with Boxycharm. As you heard in the little clip there at the beginning, we do know, sorry that's Devin's phone, we do know what the foundation is. Or at least I'm 99.9% certain what the foundation is. I had a couple of subscribers reach out to me. Their names are Erica Martin and Jocelyn Emily. So I have some really exciting news from them, and I'm happy to share it with you. And again, thank you so much for reaching out to me. Anytime you guys send some information my way, I really appreciate it. You just don't know. So if you want to hear everything that's going on with Boxycharm, then keep watching this video, of course. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become part of the wolf pack today, and let's get into it. Okay, so let's just start off with the thing that was brought to my attention from Jocelyn Emily. She was sent a secret survey. This is only sent to a select number of users. I was not one of those users, so this is just strictly the screenshot that she sent me. It is a survey to see what you would prefer to get in your next box. And this is question number 1. It's showing us 2 products from Too Faced. 2 lip products, both of them retail for $21 each. One is the Melted Matte Liquefied Lipstick. Now, I do not own that personal lipstick, and I wasn't sure about the color either. It looks like a berry shade, but this is kind of like the component that's going to be in. This is our melted latex. Basically, this one's super glossy, whereas the other one, you know, it's going to be matte. But basically, this is going to be coming up in a box. I don't know when. I don't know if it's going to be this year. I'm assuming it's going to be this year. With them sending out that survey to a select number of users, it could be November. Maybe November, because I think October's pretty well locked in. So I'm going to say November for now. So that is one of the options. The other one is the Rich and Dazzling Lip Gloss. And again, I'm not sure what shade this is. It looks more of a peachy tone, peachy pink color. So it could either be Sunset Crush or it could be You Up. And I read the reviews on the lip gloss. A lot of people said that was too metallic for their taste, but I'm assuming it has a ton of glitter in it to give it that shimmer, you know, give it that metallic payoff. That's why they do it. Personally, I've never owned this lip gloss, so if you have it, can you comment down below? Because I'm really curious about it. These are, I've never tried the matte, so I can't speak to that formula. This one, these aren't my favorite. The liquefied latex, or melted latex, I can't think of the name, sorry, but it looked like it was this color. Like, there's a lot of pigmentation to it. I know I was half tempted to use this today, but I ended up going with something else. But it is really pretty. I'm curious to see how these do. And again, if you've tried the matte formula, let me know, because I'm really curious. So thank you to Jocelyn for sending that to me. Now, let's talk about some, I'm going to get to the part from Erica Martin at the end of the video, because I want to go, I don't know, I feel weird talking about that so quickly. It's weird. Anyways, let's talk about the foundation. Now, you do know whenever Joe went on to Instagram in his Joe fashion, there were products in the background. People have been speculating what these products are. They have been guessing that it's, you know, it's all over the place. The last time I heard is that it's going to be Becca, because you know whenever they were showing the little blister pack with the little samples, that was what it was showing. It was the Becca foundation, the 24-hour full coverage. But it's had people looking into it. Everyone's been trying to figure out exactly what it is. And we also had it brought to our attention that there was a foundation brush in the background. And the more I look at it, the more I agree with them. But scrolling around today, looking at stuff online, an ad for Boxycharm popped up. And in this ad, there's a bunch of random products, you know, things that we've gotten previously in boxes, but there is one product I've never seen. This is from the brand Coverfx. Sorry, I know I'm annoying, but it is Coverfx. This one is the, and I have to write it down, the Powerplay foundation. Retails for $44, and it is a matte foundation. As far as the coverage, they're saying that it is a all-day coverage. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means full coverage or medium to full, medium coverage. I really don't know. So I'm pretty sure, like I said, 99.9% certain that that's what we're going to be getting. And we still don't know what was going on with the other girl. Whenever she was at the Boxycharm studio, she was filming, Natalie Paris. She was filming and she did a pan over of the products she was using, she had Pat McGrath foundation, and she was like, thank you Boxycharm. You know, so we don't really know if that was going to be in there. And we had also heard other rumors that it was going to be the Dose of Colors foundation, which, you know, Dose of Colors is going to be featured in the October box. We have seen multiple images of them advertising for Boxycharm, and the I Love Sarai that palette has actually been included in those screenshots, so I'm pretty sure that one's going to be in there, and all of the others are absolutely beautiful. But I have been eyeballing that Snow Angel palette, but now also the palette collaboration with Karen. I really like both of those palettes, so either one I would be happy with. I'm probably pretty sure whichever one I don't get, I may end up buying it anyways, because if I like the formula that much with that first palette, that kind of gives me, you know, I kind of have an idea what the other ones are going to be like. Like, I have the Frinkation palette, and I did use that in my last video. So far, I really like the formula. I'm just curious about what those particular palettes, their formula is, because, you know, with Tarte, oh, speaking of Tarte, we still don't know what the Tarte palette is going to be. We did see in that picture that is going to be, that you're going to get either a Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette, or you're going to be getting the Tarte palette. I don't have any idea what it's going to be, but if I had to guess, it's probably going to be the one that they had last time, the one that was a collaboration with Boxycharm. I think that one is probably what it's going to be, that they'll send out to everyone. You know, I don't want to make anyone mad if you love the Rainforest of the Sea palettes. You know, there's a couple of them. I think it might vary from palette to palette, but the ones I've gotten 2 different ones, and neither one of them work well for me. They just don't. But I do have this one. I bought this before I realized it was Rainforest of the Sea. I just saw the glitters and it kind of got my attention, and that's what I'm wearing today. I used the pressed glitters, I used all of the warm shades basically, well, except for this one. I used all the warm shades today, and I used the gold pressed glitter to create this eye look. These don't perform like those other ones, so if any of you have been wondering about this palette, but you're kind of on the fence because of your other, you know, like me with your experience with the other Rainforest of the Seas, you're gonna like this one. It's so much better. I plan to do a full in-depth review on this, because now that I've used it several times, I have thoughts on it, and I'll go into that a little bit more in depth in that video. Okay, now on to the last thing I want to talk about Boxycharm, and then if you want to stay to the end, I've got a couple of makeup items I also want to talk about a little bit more. This was sent to me from Erica Martin. I have to read this to you guys. She had reached out to them on Instagram talking about customization, and I have to read to you their response. She said, or they say, "Hey love, we're working on customizing our boxes a little closer to our charmer's own unique style. Please know that this is still a work in progress. Therefore, we cannot confirm that you will receive your exact shade or styles of your choosing. We are sorry you're disappointed with your variation. That's such a letdown. Our quiz is available to all charmers so that we can have an idea of your preferences. At this time," this is the important part, "at this time, we are working extremely hard to be able to, in the near future, implement the beauty quiz to personalized boxes. Our boxes are built and shipped in random batches. We are unable to control which variation each person will receive." Now, Erica, if you caught my last video, my last live session, she dropped this. I'm gonna go ahead and say she dropped the bomb, because this was a shock to me in a way. Basically, in my last live, it went out at the end. I had some issues with it. And again, I apologize to everyone that was with me and had to deal with those issues with me. I love you all so much. But anyways, what that says to me is that Boxycharm, you know, they've been pushing for us to do our quizzes, do the customization. They've been pushing that for a long time, in order so they can personalize the boxes to us. This is telling me that they've not been doing it. I know they're working on it. I know it's a thing that they have to do, that, you know, you have to get steps towards it, but I hear so many complaints. People saying that I put down neutrals, I keep getting bold pinks. I put down, I want wild card colors, you know, just different colors, and they keep sending me the same shade of nude. It makes sense. It makes total sense now that this has happened. And I'm sorry, this is why I was kind of like, because I had some words whenever this was going on. This makes total sense. They have been pushing for us to do this survey that they have, and they're not even using it yet. I wish that they would have just been upfront about it and said, hey guys, you know, if you want to fill out this quiz now, that way when we can do this, when this does become a thing, We have your preferences already in the system. Don't tell us, I'm sorry, do not tell us that you need to fill this out. You need to fill it out right away so that we can make sure, you know, you're not getting the right products and it's because you didn't fill out the quiz. No, it's not. I shouldn't let myself get fired up like this, but it bothers me. I know it takes so much work on their part, and I appreciate them for that. I don't want this to take as me bashing Boxycharm. I'm just one of those people. I want transparency. I want honesty. Joe tries to do that with his Instagram account, Facebook. You know, they're very open with us and they discuss things. But key things, I wish they would say it. I think it would make people a lot less frustrated when they get the different colors. And if they would promote like they do talk about the different Facebook groups that are going on, like Boxycharm Beauties, Boxycharm, Buy, Sell, and Trade. Both of those are good. Just like putting a post like, hey guys, you know, we send these out at random. And I thought maybe they sent certain colors to certain areas because every time I went to trade with my friends, we all had the same color. We all had the exact same shade of everything. And I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out why. I thought maybe they went by tenure, maybe they went by yearly subscribers versus monthly subscribers. No, it was always everyone, every condition, everyone had the same color, which kind of eliminates purpose. And if you're going to be doing that, then whenever you release the boxes and you say, hey, there's going to be color variations, why don't you go ahead and tell people, like, now we can't control this, but there are groups on there so you can swap with your friends and, you know, online who are in different areas of the country or in Canada, you know, talk to them. That way you can try to get what you want. I don't know why this is bothering me so bad. It does. I'm a consumer. I pay for my box. You know, I don't get PR from them, and I actually signed up to get a second box. And plus that extra Becca setting powder. I think you use code GETMyBecca, I think is what it is, to get an extra one if you're a new subscriber. And if you're interested, I have my link down below. I do not make any money off of it from Boxycharm. I get charms to use in the shop for the referral bonus. See me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's just how, I don't know, that's just how I live. That's just how I am. If I don't know something, I'm gonna tell you guys I don't know it. If I make a mistake and mess up on something, I'm gonna tell you that. That's just how it is. But okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk about some makeup now. Okay, and speaking of being honest, this was sent to me from First Aid Beauty. They send me products occasionally to review for my channel, and they sent me the Pores Be Gone Matte Primer with Fig Extract, and this is good for sensitive skin. It says so right on the label. I use this today. If you are a extremely dry skin, like if you have super dry skin and you want to go for that super dewy look, this isn't for you. This one isn't for you, but the one that is for you, and if you don't have an allergic thing with coconut, the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. This one is super nice, and I have wore this. I love the way this one looks on my skin, like, because it gives your skin a natural radiance to it right there. But now let me show you this one. This is good for girls if you want to stay matte all day, if you don't want to have any oiliness come throughout the day. This one's good. Like, I don't even know if you can see that. Like, I just spread it on and it blurred the skin entirely. Yeah, you can't even see where I applied it. I wore this today. I have been out in the heat working on our tiny house. It doesn't have an electric in it, so we're working out there with no fans, no nothing. Burning up. That was all I had on my face today before I put on my makeup, and it did beautifully. Beautifully. They gifted this to me, and if you want to check it out, it will be linked down below. But yeah, that is me. I'm being completely transparent with you guys. And I'm sorry if this seems like such a rant video. I just, not being honest fires me up. It just does. Alright guys, hopefully you didn't hate this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And again, a big thank you to Jocelyn and Erica. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys reaching out to me. I love you all. I hope you're having a good night, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!